I'm so here for this music. I am probably going to fade it out though. Hello, and welcome. And let's turn off our notifications on our phone. This is normally open source streaming, where we explore an open source project and play with the documentation and see if we can get started. But lately I've been reading blog posts that had an open source element to it. Today is Node.js and CockroachDB. And basically, if you were here last week, I had issues with sharing my screen. And so today I came in to the studio an hour ago. Actually, an hour and 10 minutes ago. I came in at 11. It's now 12:10. Came in at 11 and played to get a very clear screen share. And then I closed, and then I was like, oh, well, let's make sure it's persistent. And I closed it and reshared, and it's not persistent and it won't come back. And now I just want to cry. And so that's why we're late today, because I went and got a cup of tea and I ate some croissants and I took a minute to breathe. This is what it looks like. It's like, yeah, you can read it if you squint a bit, but it's no good. It's no good, and I want to cry. This is what I was trying to share before. The entire screen. I had it really pretty, side by side, with my terminal and the blog, and it was super crispy, clear, and gorgeous, and now it's crap. So that happened. What I will try to do, because I don't even think I can share just... Oh, that's not bad. That's not bad. No, that's terrible. That's terrible. So, lesson learned, by the way, today. If you get your screen share working in Restream, don't try for persistence. So I kind of, y'all just want to like record this offline because I'm so upset. I'm really upset. Really not my best side. Yeah. So yeah, I was going to see if maybe if no one showed up, I was going to be like, well, no one showed up anyway. But I can see that I have an audience. Why? So do you want me to try to do this blog post today and like spend some time rearranging and getting it working? Because I'll be honest, I'm really upset. This is 2 weeks in a row. And I even spent the past hour trying to get it to be pretty. And I did get it to be pretty. I just then undid it. So let me know. Do you want to see this? Do you want me to move forward? Because I kind of... By the way, I'm Rain Leander, developer advocate here at Cockroach Labs. Normally not about to cry. I think it also has to do with traveling for the first time for work on Monday. First time in 20 months. I did an official lookup of the last time I traveled professionally. It was 20 months ago. February 2020. So yeah. Let me see if I can get this working. It's going to be... Thanks, Raymond. I feel it. I really do. I'm wondering if I just have too many monitors attached to my laptop. Because whenever I have guests on the show, they always just have their laptop and they have mostly beautiful. Should we do it? Should we rip the monitors out? Let's see. Let's troubleshoot. Okay, we can do this. I wish I could show you my desk. It's chaos. Yes, everyone does need to cry sometimes. Let's get everything to the single monitor. Here we go. I even tried to Google troubleshooting, live streaming, restream, screen share, Nope. Nothing. All right, here we go. Cup of tea. Hopefully my camera will stay. My mic will stay. Okay. Let's see. One monitor. Not willing to come out. All right. Let's test before we move on. Scientific method, change one thing, move forward. Crap. Okay, here goes second monitor. I should probably stop sharing my screen. There we go. Second monitor. It got really quiet here. My laptop's like, oh, I like it. Yes. That's my second monitor in your face. And now I'm going to move the laptop. Maybe. No, let's just test this first. It's still reading the screen too. How weird. I'm just as confused as you are. Okay, that's a good sign. Can we share the whole screen? It's gonna totally, yeah, sorry. Let me pull up the terminal. My bad. Apparently I cannot check what that looks like for you all very nicely. So I'm going to embed this. And you're just going to have to tell me how it looks. in my terminal. Come back. So how's that look, y'all? I can't even properly look at chats and stuff. This is pretty rough. I will do it. I can't even test it. Raymond, how's it look for you? It's just when I go back and forth, it's gonna look awful. Also, my camera's over there. And my laptop's over there. Hello, Nathan. We are troubleshooting Restream and monitors, which is not what we originally came on to do. I'm tempted to turn this into an ASMR stream. Just okay. No difference too much on our end. Really? Was it clear before? For you? Let me see if I can add one monitor back. I cannot apparently add one monitor back. Yeah, exactly. Actually, it's Node.js. It's a Marvel API, which is pretty awesome. Node.js, CockroachDB, and Heroku. No, it's not Flask and Django. It's Node.js, SQLize to talk to the database. I definitely want to play with Python. It's more my comfort, but right now I'm having monitor issues. I tell you what, I'm going to go offline. Or should I do this live where I rearrange the whole desk live? Why not, right? All right, I'm taking my headphones off. Can't hear you, but I'll be able to read. And there's music. Okay. Yes, the Marvel API is online and free. Yes. Yes. I think can I do the Marvel API? Yes. API. Sorry. Okay. That's okay. Let's do this. Whoa. Oh, we're unplugged. Right. Plug that back in. Yes. Let's do this. Hey, Lisa. We have been wrestling with sharing screens. So it's actually been miserable. Yay! So what I'm going to do, but I think I have a temporary solution. Also, I may have started this stream with crying, so that's cool. We're definitely going to close out some stuff since we are using just a single monitor. So I'm closing out all the stuff that I normally hide on my laptop monitor. Why do I have a system preferences open? You can go away. You can stay terminal. You can stay browser, which we have way too much stuff open on. And then we're just going to close everything else. Don't accidentally close Restream, Leander. And Signal. Okay. I'm also going to separate out the Restream. And okay, you ready for this? This chat is going to be on the right. The blog is going to be super skinny. And the terminal is going to be super skinny. Let's make this work. All right, you ready? Please work, please work, please work. Please work. Okay. All right. And put your other window front there. Okay. How does that look? Can you see it? Also, I have a cough. Thank you, Lisa. I appreciate you so much. This terminal is ridiculously skinny. Let's make this happen. Okay, so yes, what we're doing today is tracking blipped Marvel characters with Node.js and CockroachDB. This is a blog post posted by Amrita and Raphael on September 9th this year. It is going to involve Node.js, CockroachDB, Sequelize, Heroku, and there is actually a Marvel API. And yes, it is free, Nathan. So, if you remember from the Marvel Avengers movies, when Thanos gets the glove and all of the stones and he snaps and kills 50, apparently now I'm going to get hiccups, 50% of the population of the world. Apparently we only care about Marvel characters. But this article will show you how to build a simple web app using Node.js that shows all of the Marvel characters and their blip status, giving us the ability to update each character's blip state on the database by clicking a button. We will use Express.js as our framework, Pug for page templates, and seed the database with character data from the official Marvel API while referencing our list of blipped and non-blipped characters to add a flag to the data. And of course, CockroachDB is our database. Finally, we deploy our app on Heroku. Feels so good to actually start. First, we need to set up. All right. So I do have a Cockroach Cloud account. We're going to create a cluster. Okay, cool. Labs.cloud, by the way, cockroachlabs.cloud is how you log into your account. Really? We're gonna play like that. It's too early in the week for this sassiness. Hello. There we go. Cool. We're just getting errors all over. Yay, create cluster. Totally likely. Because I'm an employee and this place rocks. Exclamation points. All right, so Cockroach Cloud free. Leave that default. I am in US Central. We never do Able Bison. We always do Sparkling Kittens. It's always available. It's available. That's right. Create my free cluster. Also move this back over. I really didn't like being that short, huh? So you can see y'all chatting. Hi. Yes. All right. I don't even know if this is in the blog post, but it's always a good idea, or can guarantee it's not in the blog post, to copy this connection string into a cheat place. This is not secure. Do not do this in production. But when you're just playing locally, cheat connection string, because that stuff that password goes away. So, and this has your database name, it's got everything. So don't lose that. Not that string stops being available. It's just that string stops being available with the password. So that's one of the reasons why I like grab it right away. Okay. Oh, right, password. Yes. All right, the blog is probably going to have me move that download to my project folder. Look at that. Look at that. Okay. Follow the connection panel, choose my OS, download, blah, 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 and move the root.crt to my project folder, which is this. So move home, I think. Oops. Ether. Oh, come on. Something like, is it? Yes. 2 sparkling kittens. No, it's in there. Run the command displayed on step 3, where we connect. Wait. Yes, step 3. Oh, it's not going to like that. Yep, totally failed. You know why it doesn't like that? Because we moved the cert. So we need to change it slightly to what? So we could have gotten around that by copying, but we moved it. Oops. My bad. Exactly. We've done a lot of these steps last week. We're just building a different app. Oh, that's the thing about having to... I should just put these Chrome windows together. I'm putting them together. Okay, let go. Go into here. And then the other one. Let go. Go into here. There you go. All right. So we're just gonna have our comments, and I'm just gonna flip over. If someone could comment, and then I can tell if the tab is actually gonna yell at me when someone comments, that would be awesome. Okay. So it wants us to make our project folder be Marvel app, which is funny because we moved our root cert to our project folder. So we're kind of going back in time a little bit. So we're not doing that. And by the way, there. Also, let me move this up. There. Okay. So we made sparkling kittens, and then we moved it into that folder. And then npm in it. Fill the information however you would like with the app.js as the main entry point. So don't forget to change this. Wait, somebody taught me this last time. Is that right? Raymond. Yeah, it's not telling me. Chrome driver to set everything up. Yes, thank you. What is my best dance move? The one I'm doing right now. Something. Okay, we'll keep going. It's not telling me when there are comments, so I'm going to switch back over to separate. But I'm going to do this for when I'm looking. And then I can just switch over to terminal. Oh, that's annoying. Terminal, there we go. Oh, I think this is how you add. So we added Apache 2.0 this time. Okay. And then we're going to install SQLize. It's probably going to be a little bit mad because we've got a few of these already installed from last week. Whoa. Let's totally run npm install and update that. No problem. Whoa. Look how mad that is. Permission denied. The operation was rejected by my operating system. Let's just do a sudo. It says to run it as root. All right, it said I could. Let's see what happens. I'm pretty sure if corporate engineering was watching this stream, they'd be like, stop it. And I'd be like, sorry. All right. Yes, exactly. Raymond, I can tell you have a Linux background. To finish setting up the project, create an app.js file with this basic starter code. Require the dot environment, file system, Express, view engine, use Pug. It's using the API to set and get and then listen on a port. Cool. Okay. Sign up for the Marvel API for free here. That's so cool. This is so cool. Let's totally do something complicated. I said do something complicated. Oh no, it's making me enter my... Please hold. Wait, I'm not going to stop sharing. I'm just going to remove while I do this because my password. The master password. So usually it lets me just put in my fingerprint, but it's asking for my master password, which is 4 words long. It's huge. All right. Okay, there we go. And now it won't suggest a password. Suggest a password, you dork. Yeah, totally. So what? I need a picture of sparkling kittens. I totally do. Oh. Actually, I think that's doable in Restream. Oh. It would help if I was signing up instead of signing in. You have to show your you have to share your birthday. I guess that's so you can verify that you're 18. I'm gonna put my birthday and it's gonna be like, you're too old for this. I'm like, I was old school. I'm pretty sure it still needs to verify, but this is what it's doing. So I'm like, why? No, I'm not already signed in. Poor thing. It's confuzzled. Email verified. Continue to Marvel. Okay. Let me put this over here and put that out of its misery. And that, and that, and that. Okay. So this is me logged in, apparently. Marvel Unlimited. Hey, anybody want a bag? Okay, so I logged in. Once you confirm your email address, you should be able to access your account page to get both a public key and a private key. Create a .env file in your project folder and add these keys as environment variables inside this file like this. All right, I don't want to show you my keys. So again, I'm going to stop sharing. Apparently, I have to stop sharing a lot on this app. All right, where's my public key on the Marvel official site? I already have 4,550 points. I've already verified my I can't find the API keys. I'll show you what's happening. So you can be tortured too. No. Well, I can get all these points? Oh. I added my birthday? I could totally add my Twitter account. There you go. And the Facebook? Why not? You can see me, Marvel. I'm not hidden. No, there's no love here. See, it's saying I need to complete my register. Oh, hello. Okay. Please hold. sent you a code. Put the code in. I don't know why this seems cooler just because it's Marvel. Okay, so it says account page is where the public key and the private key exist on your account page. I've got a lot of comic books, but see, look at all these comic books. Okay, it's not that many. I'm an agent. I wish it showed you. I wish the blog post was a little bit more explicit about where the APIs are. Nope. There is no public key. There is no private key. I do have a question or issue. Is it unlimited? Developermarvel.com. Let's just go back to developer. Oh, developer portal. Okay. Stop it. Get a key. Yes. Sure. Ah, don't look. All right, so I just totally just showed my public key and private key, so I guess I'll just continue sharing. Wait, was that public? Yes. Sometimes you share too much on a stream. There you go. I can do 3,000 calls per day. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Okay. This is what I'm doing. I'll tell you about my thing. That's what I do. Okay. So we signed up, we added our public and private key. We make sure the server is running properly by running this file, this command. And then open this, and it already has. Yay! So if you are using an API, by the way, one of the ways you can make sure that you're communicating correctly with the API hook is to get a callback. Success true. That's convenient that they have that written in the app.js. Okay. I like using Node.js to automatically detect code changes when saving a file and restarting a server. So if you would like to do this, run npm install -g Node.js. Sure. I trust you. Gonna have to cancel that to do the install, but let's do it. Oh, apparently do it as sudo. All right, better. And then no daemon. How did it know to? Cool, it's still working. Okay, getting Marvel. Getting Marvel characters data. Accessing the Marvel API is a bit of cryptography, as the endpoints want a unique timestamp for each call and a matching MD5 hash generated from the timestamp and the public and private keys. Start by importing node fetch and crypto modules at the top of the code in the app.js file. No problem. Here's a utility function I've created to call the characters API with the hashing process that uses Marvel API keys with the timestamp to get batches of up to 100 characters at a time. Async function. Okay, again, it doesn't say exactly where to put it. So I'm going to put it at the top. Yes. Do you happen to know what character ID that is? Who is that the character ID for? Raymond, who knows all. Feels weird to bring the data in first, but it's okay. And here are two arrays of names. The Avengers OFC. Cool. So I'm just adding this in. Blipped, not blipped. Okay, all right, we'll do it. I'm pretty sure there's an easier way to do this. That's okay. Does our app still work? I hope so. Okay, so we're adding a new route to our server named that retrieves all the Marvel character data through multiple pages from the API, compares it to the blip reference arrays to the fields to add the field to the data, and returns it as a JSON object. The Marvel API returns a lot of information about each character, but the fields we're interested in are just ID, name, thumbnail, URL, and computed blip status. We update this code in the next step to fill our database instead of simply returning the data. Cool. Let's get that space. Okay. I'm going to assume that since the blog told me to do that just after it told me to enter those constants, that it goes just below the constants. Okay, sequelize. Okay, sequelize let us connect to the CockroachDB by passing in options based on our connection string. Let's save it to the .env file with the other sensitive information, initialize it like this, remembering to use the CCCA CRT certificate we downloaded earlier for a secure connection, except we didn't download a CCCA cert. We downloaded a root cert, which was specifically referenced up here. It is a CCCR, blah, 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 blah. It is a CCCA cert. We just called it root CR. Inconsistencies. Escape key plus then shift capital G will move the cursor to the end of the file. Thank you. Let's see if I can do that. Nope. Can't even open terminal. Escape to get out of I, of course, and then shift capital G. Bam. Ah, oh, sweet. Now I have 5 things I know in Vim. Well played, sir. Raymond dropping the knowledge. Me. That. Okay. We already added that. So we're adding this connection string. That's the example connection string with the password and all this stuff. And got it. Cool. This is clearer. How do I move to the end of the line? Wait, I don't want to show you my username and password. Oh wait, it's the password that's already in there, isn't it? Please hold. Let's bring up our cheat. Has all of our stuff. So where's my username? It's K, isn't it? There it is, K. Password. $sign will move to the end of the line. Okay, cool. My password for this cluster. We haven't actually made the database, have we? It should just be there is no database created yet. I guess we'll create that now. Have you named it? Database. You have not named it yet. SQLize will name it, but we haven't created it yet. Characters. Okay. It hasn't given me the database name yet. That bothers me. You were supposed to name it here. It always reads it and goes through and populates it. Is anyone else lost? I'm lost. So then it has example connection code. Let's define what our schema for the character data looks like within the database. Key fields we want to store are the Marvel ID of the character, character name, thumbnail image, flag indicating the blip status of the character. If the blip flag is null, we can consider it an unknown status. Right. And that's sequelize. Raymond, you're still going with them. Thank you. GG will go to the top line. So capital G goes to the bottom line. Lowercase gg goes to the top line. DD deletes the line. I puts it in edit mode or insert. We must make our schema. We must make sure our schema is set up in the database so that we can start using it. So call the sequelize.sync function after our server is booted up like this. Okay. Got it. So that's where the server comes up, and then we initiate sequelize. Okay. Then we must update the /sync route to insert this character data into our database. Why do we call it a route? We want to clear the data before resyncing the latest data, which we do with the following code: clear the table, await character, destroy, blah, blah, blah. Then we use bulk create function to create in bulk the characters from our array batch of data and simply return a success flag at the end instead of the whole list of characters. The whole /sync route should look like this. Does it go in the app.js? I would assume so. And it's going to go after the data, after sequelize is initiated. Yeah, Raymond's with me. Thank you, Raymond. Okay. We can now create additional routes to return all blipped, non-blipped, and unknown state characters in preparation for the front-end pug templates. Those routes look like this. Get all, get blipped, get safe, get unknown. Oh, Ant-Man. Okay. Oh, did I just move my, yes I did. Then we can complete our collection of routes with 2 endpoints /blip/unblip with an ID parameter for the Marvel character ID to be used for updating the database with new blip status. Here's the code for the last 2 routes. Cool. Okay. Anything else? Cool. Nothing else on that one. Okay, create the front-end user interface. It's time to wrap our app by giving it a user interface, make a new folder named views in the project directory, and then create a file inside of it called the index.pug where we can write our pug template code. No problem. Oops. We already have information. Replace the res.json. Oop, nope. Nope. Apparently we're just creating it. We're not actually doing anything. Oops. Sorry. Okay. And then replace the res.json function inside the default route in app.js with the res render function to render this template and pass it along. Okay. Res.json. Is that the only one? Nope. But only in the default. Okay. Blipped all sync. There it is. Here we go. In most other Node tutorials, the database starts as a static file until you've tested the front end. Your tutorials are brave about starting with a hosted cluster. Yes. And while we're at it, let's change the all blipped, safe, and unknown routes to use this template instead of returning a JSON object. Oh boy. All blipped, safe, and unknown. You know what else is brave? Not testing this along the way. I wish the blog had built-in test points. Just saying. This section. All blipped, safe, unknown. Like just test, exactly. Like last week, I don't even know where I went wrong. So like I tried troubleshooting it and just got super frustrated. So I let it go. And I was like, well, and I talked to a couple of other people and only a few people have gotten it to work. So I was like, it's not good. I wish we had documented the people who had gotten it to work, but that's okay. By the way, how did your kid like the blue bin from last week outside that got delivered super early? Yes! Oh my gosh. It was a boo bin, BOO, for Halloween, like a ghost says boo. And he totally loved it. And it was awesome. And we took out about half of the candy and toys and stuff, and we added candy and toys and stuff, and we went and delivered it to the next little kid. And it was awesome. Yeah. I think I'm having more fun than he is, but he'll get there. I love Halloween. It's just so good to be back. Yeah. Thanks for asking, Raymond. To set up our pug file, we can import Bootstrap for some layout help and place a simple div container inside and some header text at the top of the page. Cool. I am all about Bootstrap. Oh, I love that we actually put in the copyright. Thank you, Marvel. Okay. So the index.pug. Is that in here? It's not. Where's my pug? Did I put it in views? Yeah, I put it in views. Right. Okay. That's cool. Hey, Luke. It's good to see you. We add a button on the page that says sync character data from Marvel. Pressing this button calls our sync endpoint using the sync all function. Wait for the server to pull all the Marvel characters data and refresh the page. Oh, don't do that. There we go. And let's add a call API function within the script section below the sync all function to dynamically update the blip status of any character by their Marvel ID. That's so badass. Please work, please work, please work. I'm not stressed. Are you stressed? I'm not stressed. It's no deal at all. And then finally, we display a table below the sync button that lists all the characters from the data passed into the template and shows buttons that the user can click to use the call API function we just wrote. Wait, this is also the body. Is it just adding on to the body? So I have a div container. No, this is just rewriting the whole thing. Okay. Okay. Why does it do that? Below the sync button. Why would you have a body twice? This is the table. Don't be confusing. Where's my sync button? There's my sync button. Okay, so then those ... dots are just all the rest of the code. So I'm going to copy them so that I know where they end. This goes in between the button. Yeah, exactly. Raymond, we're testing the local next. Okay. I think I think. Okay. And it says just to do that, but there was a command I had to run, like no daemon or something. Because this is not going to just do the whole thing. Yeah, because I closed it. I quit the server. So I ran it through no daemon. Oh, and then I just ran no daemon. Well, that's pretty clear. Yeah. ASMR. Oh, I see what it's missing. In line 9. Oh. Line 9-ish. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There. The end. I'm pretty sure that's exactly what it says, though. Yeah. Should we take out the connectors and just put it all on one line instead of having it do 2 separate lines? It's not pretty. It doesn't like the separation. Yeah. Pretty cool. So it doesn't like that. All that is shifting that. But then it's got a really funky single hash key. Or single quote key. Like maybe it should look like that instead. Or am I totally smoking the crack? No. So then it just doesn't like the... So now it doesn't like the whole line. Internal module CJS loader. Execute user entry pointers run main. It doesn't like the MD5 hash. I'm learning so much. Here. This also should not have a space. We're not pleased. It's the same line. Yeah. Oh, that has to do with the actual copy paste. me just take all this out and repaste it. Shit. Please hold. By the way, if you accidentally do something that you shouldn't do, you can force quit without writing the change. Excuse me while I throw up. That should work. Oops. Yeah, just doesn't like that line. We have 30 minutes to figure out what is wrong with that line. That's too generic. I mean, it is JavaScript. Yeah, it's just basically, it's expecting something else for the ending. Wait, isn't that? That's either too far away or too far over. Or not far over enough. Does JavaScript care about indentation? Oh, that was dumb. I have a feeling that the beginning of this line is supposed to be indented as much as the line above it. Okay, because it's defining three constants, and then it's taking those three constants and naming a result, a function or something referring to those three constants, be processed, and then return that result. Yeah, semicolons count. So these indentations should not matter. Raymond, thank you for being here. Missing a closing parentheses after argument list. No. On line 10. Okay. Oh, my bad. So then it fetches the base URL, characters, the hash API key with a limit of 100, offset, and then our JSON. It's not missing a parentheses in line 10. Also, the offset is 0, so why do we even reference it? It's okay. Do y'all see anything? I don't see it. For hash variable? You think I should go with variables instead of constants? Even though it's been doing constants this whole time? Raymond, I'm about to pull you on this stream. It's defining the hash. This is most of what coding is, by the way. It's just sitting here. There's a picture of me doing this and just like staring at the code. And I picked it as my home, as my image on GitHub, because that is most of what coding is. It's just staring at things. No, that is an L and not a 1. On accident. Oh, maybe it just doesn't like. Oh, I don't know lets and thens. Talk to me about lets and thens. JavaScript. Let and then. Okay. Let x equal 1. Then. Show me a then. Returns a promise, takes up 2 arguments, called functions. Okay. So Raymond, what you're saying is that we could use var instead of let. Variables can be changed, constants stay the same. Okay. And then let shares a lot of similarities with var. Unlike var, has scope constraints. Okay. So we just needed constraints because we're being cheeky. Yeah. Does the final code actually work though? Is my big question. All right, let's copy and paste the actual final code and see if it works. Because Raymond's correct, it's at the bottom. I just want to make sure that app.js is the last thing. That should be our pug. Yep. Okay, cool. And then just the app.js. Yes. Okay, cool. How are you different? See, this is going to be in a different spot. All right. Fine. We'll just copy and paste. I'm going to kick something if this is working. It does switch up the order slightly from what we did. Stop it. See, this equalizes at the bottom. We put it at the top of our file. All right. Hey, it failed at the same place. Well, sort of. You're my only friend. Okay. Well, it definitely doesn't like that section, which is on line 173. Oh, and it's not split out on this one. Look how it's not split out. And it's got, again, it might just not like these quotes. Oops. It doesn't like our D. What's wrong with our D? Yeah, exactly. Single quotes in JavaScript instead of those weird ticky accent quotes. What's wrong with our D? Should we just replace our D? I feel like this is one of those things where it's not actually the D. Yeah, it's not actually the D. It's pretty. Oh, and it's just saying it's missing a colon or something. No trailing commas. Not enough brackets. Nope. We can't even run it. I know. So Raymond is saying that it seems like the bracket is wrong. Oh. Okay. So it opens curly bracket there, closes it, opens there, closes it there, and it opens it there, closes it there, and then opens the parentheses right after update, closes it here, that goes here, closes it there. Yeah, exactly, Raymond. Can you double check the opening and closing of brackets? Good call. All right, so let's go up a couple of lines. We've got this one, correct. We've got this one, correct. Cool. That one's fine. Let's check these. Good. That one. Curly bracket, open, close, open, close, open, close. Oh, this one. That one. Open, close. Good. I feel like this is one of those times that people are like, this is why you use an IDE, Leander. And I'm like, you're right, you're right. All my brackets are opening and closing correctly. talk to me about the digest command. Yeah, the process.env is correct. Whoa. TS Marvel private key. Oh, is that one wrong? No. And Marvel public key, they're both in the env. Is it supposed to say process.env blah blah blah? Not what I meant to do. Not. Yeah, I'm here. Okay. Nope, spelled correctly. Got it. Look. The single quote. Is it supposed to be on the other side? Because look, at the end, it's on the other side. Is that it? That can't be it. Maybe it's supposed to be on the other side and the other side. Or is it just an escape? The thing is, I know my colleague is not streaming at 2 o'clock, or maybe he is. I should probably double check. So we don't have to stop at 2 o'clock. We can just keep going forever until 4. I would just like to point out that these indentations are more even than they were on the other write out. Just saying. All right. I'll put you back. Where's my hash? is. This is line 173. And it's a lot longer. All right, talk to me about this symbol. Usage of the backtick character in JavaScript. Okay, so Internet Explorer is the only one that cares about the difference between a backtick and a single quote. Just making sure. Did we change all of the single quotes, though? There should be another single quote at the end of this line. There it is. Wait. Y'all, I don't see it. And it, yeah. Okay. The update string should be in backticks. Which update string? Just runtime. I wonder if it also doesn't like that there's no space. Because there's a space here at the beginning, and then there's no space at the end. And then if you look at the next line, there's totally a space at the end and the beginning. Oh, I got you, Raymond. Yeah, it just doesn't like our slashes. So normally I would go for a walk. Maybe ask my colleague who actually is a JavaScript guru. Help, please. Yeah. Thanks, Raymond. Same. That's true. I could compute the MD5 hash outside of the app and paste it as a string. I don't even know how to do that. Am I just doing it for the file? No, that's for downloaded. And the stream for now and try next week. Yeah, same. All right, so shout out to Adrian, who is enjoying Comic-Con today. Going for a walk sounds like a great idea. I think I might just do that. Having computer issues over here too. Just one of those days. It obviously our laptops have decided to start the weekend early. So fine. We're going to start the weekend early. We'll come back to this. It will not be next week because my team and I are headed to KubeCon. And then after that, we've got All Things Open. And so I'll be back the following Friday. So I'll be back in 2 weeks, but not just 1 week. So, but I will run into Adrian before then. So I will play. Also, for next week, for next time, I'm going to figure out screen share. Like maybe Restream just doesn't like extra monitors. Or maybe Restream doesn't like 2 extra monitors. Or maybe it's the docking station I'm using to load 2 different monitors. We'll see. We'll play. Yeah, so I hope you've enjoyed the music and Raymond and I bashing our heads on the wall. I'll be here again in 2 weeks. Wish me luck. I'm traveling for work for the first time in 2 years. Not nervous at all. But now I'm going to go pack. Take care. Hope you have a lovely weekend. Lovely 2 weeks. And if you're coming to KubeCon, definitely reach out. I'm at Rain Leander everywhere. Take care. Bye.